We're from Siena College, Quezon City, and we're here to interview you about your job, your life, and your family. So, how do you do?
I'm okay.
I'm Mara. I'm Vanessa.
I'm Gab.
So, let's start.
Okay.
Our first question for you is, what course did you take and from what school?
Okay. I took up marketing management at De La Salle University. But after graduating, I um, went to work already. But I took up masters after 10 years after. I took up masters at AIM for a master's degree of masters in management.
Okay. How many years have you been a manager of a hotel?
In a hotel, 8 years already. But as a whole, I've been a manager for more than 20 years. My first job was as a manager at a travel agency for almost 12 years. And then now in the hotel industry for 8 years.
How do you find your job?
Oh, as a manager, it's very exciting because you get to meet all sorts of different kinds of people, and it's not a tiring job since you manage different types of departments. So in a hotel, we have like the front desk, we have housekeeping, we have maintenance. So it's a tiring but fulfilling job.
Don't you get tired of doing the same meetings every day?
Not really, because like what I said earlier, you get to talk to different types of people, try to give what your customers want. You know? My number one priority is to make my customers happy, that they're comfortable in staying in our hotel, and all their wants and needs are being provided.
As a manager, how do you manage your time for your friends and family?
Oh, that's a good question. Actually, as a hotel manager or a manager for that, actually we have no time. It's a 24-hour, since we're operating a 24-hour basis, so anytime you're on call. You know? Now, with regards to my time with friends and family, well, I make it a point if, especially on the weekends, that I be with my family, or after work if we have time to go out for dinner or watch a movie. So,
when you were a child, was managing a hotel your dream job?
to be honest, no. My dream job was to become a pilot. But since there is a height requirement to be a pilot, so I don't think I'm qualified to be a pilot.
Because of height.
What was your job before you became a manager of a hotel?
Before I mentioned that, I used to work for the airline industry for 2 years, and then for Northwest Airlines, and then I became a manager for a travel agency for 12 years.
For those students who want to be like you and to have the same job as yours, what's your advice for them?
Well, of course, you have to study hard, no? And then just make sure that what you want when you graduate is your passion, because it's very hard if you get a job that you do not really want. Like what in every employee that I interview, because of course all of us will be needing a job, no, to provide for all our needs. No? So every time I interview them, I tell them that to make sure that this is what really they want to do. You know? So in my part, since I always want to satisfy our guests and customers, so I'm happy right now with what I'm doing. For me, my is important is that you're happy with what you're doing.
So that's the last question for you. Thank you so much, sir, for having us.
Okay, you're welcome.
And here's a token for you for the appreciation.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay ba?
Review mo nga, ano?
Ha?
Review mo
Review
ba?
para